gets caught in the crossfire.
What's up, guys? Got another hot tip for you. So what I wanted to show you today is spackling tricks. So what I like to do, you could take a putty knife, that's kind of how most people do it, and fill these holes in, like pitcher holes, or I say pitcher, the screws from a pitcher. What I like to do is use my finger and fill them in. And so what that does is, this is kind of cool spackle too. It's red, so once it dries, it turns white. But what that does, you could work it in with your finger, and then that way the texture is still good behind it. So if you use a putty knife, you know, you'll wipe it across and then it'll be a big spot. It's real obvious to see once it dries. But if you do it with your finger like this, look, here's a couple more holes I'll show you. So what I'll do first is I'll wipe all the crap off of it so you don't have any dry stuff there. And then I'll take my spackle just off my finger and I'll mash it in there, because you want to fill the hole. And then, like I said, so what you want to do, see how I got some kind of on the outside edges there? So you want that hole to be filled all the way in, kind of flush with the wall, level, or just flush with the wall. And then I'll kind of feather that spackle out with my finger, and that will help make it where, you know, if you have the same color paint, you could just touch up right on this spot and it won't be real obvious. Then you won't have to get the sandpaper out and sand on it. Or another hot tip is, once this dries, if you have kind of a messy looking spot there and it's not blended into your texture, you could take a sponge or a rag, get it wet, and scrub over it and get it all back to blended into your texture. But see how I did that? See how them holes are just filled up nice? And then, you know, that it's kind of hard to see with this, but I'm telling you, these things are gonna look perfect. Once they dry, you won't even notice these things. I've done it all over this wall, and it just blends right in. Don't even have to paint it. Obviously I'm going to down the line, but right now I just don't have the time. So I'm just trying to fill these holes where they don't look so sloppy. But anyways, I just want to show you guys that, teach you another trick real quick while I had a second. So thanks for watching and hope you learned something.